Alright, I'm going to show you my rabbit colony. Let me back up for a second. This is my barn. It used to be a goat barn. The goat stalls are right here. And this part used to be mostly open. It was where the hay was stored. And I just put in some 2x4s and hardware cloth and made it a rabbit colony. This right here is their bucket for water. I put a net over it to keep stuff out, but there's water in there. Let's come over here. I just cleaned this out a little bit, so anyway, let's open this. Let me show you the inner part of this. This wood was already there going up, so half of it had some fencing. So I just completed it all on these two sides and put hardware cloth on there. Okay. There we go. I just put that hay down. That's their litter area. They could go potty. And they're checking out their new hay over there. As you can see, these walls have always been this, what is it called? OSB? Anyway, so originally we had just dirt floors in here, and so I put this scrap tin that I had all around the edges so that they wouldn't dig underneath, and it goes down about 18 inches to 24 inches. They still tunneled under it and would dig like crazy. So I finally put some paving stones down, and that has been awesome. It actually helps keep their nails filed, so I don't even have to clip their nails. When I go to check them, they're already trimmed down. So it's pretty cool. Less work. She's checking out that hay. They love this piece. Sorry, my roosters are loud. I put this old scrap piece of plywood here in the corner, and they love it. It's their favorite place to hide. They're here almost all day. And I put some hay back here last night because it got down to freezing. And they've been making a nest in the corner there to stay warm. And then a friend gave me this. I think it's like a little dog shelter. I'm not really sure, but I put some hay in there. And I don't know if we can see them. There's somebody in there. There she is. Making a little nest in there. I put the buck in there with them a couple weeks ago for about a week. So if any of them are pregnant, they'll be doing about 15 days. So they shouldn't be nesting to have babies right now. They're just excited about their hay, I think. And I put these PVC scrap pieces in here. They love climbing through them. Sometimes they'll sleep halfway in there with their heinies sticking out. Put their heads in there. They like those tunnels. This is their hay feeder. It was an old laundry basket. It works pretty well. I just keep hay for them in here all the time. And this is an old plastic trash can with 3-inch PVC elbows inside. I don't know if I can show you. Well, the bottom part has a couple little grooves cut out so that it'll fill with feed. But they can just stick their heads in there and eat. And that works pretty good. I do the same thing with my chickens, but I use 2-inch PVC for my chickens and 1-inch for my little chicks. And the little chicks use a 5-gallon bucket. So this is their water. I showed you on the other side. It's a bucket sitting on another bucket to help it rise. But basically it's got this tubing coming out that goes down across here, and it has these nipples so they can push down on this or suck on it and water comes out. And that works really, really well. Hi, Hazel. Can you say hi?
I want to come in.
All right. Hazel likes to come hang out with the bunnies.
And I like going in here.
Nope, don't go in there.
Why?
Because someone's in there making a nest. And there's my kitty. She would love to eat my bunnies, wouldn't you, Penny? Would you like to eat the bunnies? It's a good thing you can't. So that's it. That's my female, my doe rabbit colony.
What? Okay.
So all my females live in here. I currently have 4.
Mom.
I'm going out. And I will show you my buck. My buck is over here in one of the old goat stalls in a hanging rabbit cage. Hello, Cotton. Hi, you're the sweetest boy, aren't you? And I gave him a bunch of hay in here last night because it got down to 32. And he had a blast with it. He was jumping around, digging his nose under it, burying himself. He's got this, it's just a plastic basket that I hung on the outside, cut this hole in it, and that's his hay feeder. He uses one of those self feeders, and I do keep it filled up all the time, and he can eat anytime he's hungry, and he does not overeat. He just kind of grazes, and I don't actually have to fill that up as much as I did when I was feeding him daily. He ate a lot more then. And then he has a similar watering system, just in a 5-gallon bucket on top of this cage, tubing going down. It feeds water to both cages. I don't have anyone over there right now, but I will. And he's the sweetest boy. The boy rabbits are just so sweet and loving. Now, I have a hard time with my does wanting to let him breed. And it's not him, it was my last buck too. They just were never interested. I'm sorry, I have too many roosters right now. My does are really bad about letting a buck breed them. And so what I've been doing is just taking him out. And I know you're only supposed to bring the females to the males, but I put him in the colony with them, leave him for about a week. They do not fight. They are super caring and loving with each other. They cuddle. But I have seen him breed while he's in there. And so I'm hoping that we'll get some babies in a couple weeks. But he's so sweet. Look at that. The bucks are just the sweetest. All right. So I guess that's it. If you have any questions, let me know. Thanks.